Hello guys, and welcome to episode 2 of my Pokemon Unite Road to Masters viewer pick series, where you guys get to pick the Pokemon that I play as we progress to Masters. In the last episode we had Trevenant, who actually was really surprisingly pretty good. You know, he played really well. We got 4 wins on the bounce and progressed straight up into the next rank. And this week we've had lots of different votes. We've had Gengar, we've had Garchomp, Lucario, all awesome Pokemon, and a few others as well. And the one that actually won out was Blastoise, or Stoise as Blaze Sam voted for. And then from there we had No Name vote for it as well. So Blastoise was the one that won out. So we're just going to favourite it here and build it out. So you'll see here, it's not the build that I would run, or do I not have Score Shield? I do, I'm pretty sure I have. Yeah, I have Score Shield. So normally this would be the build that I would run on Blastoise. See, some people were interested in seeing triple glasses Blastoise to see how much damage it could do. So we will try that out for a game, even though it's not the best build. It'll probably be a lot of fun for damage. It was with the Hydro Pump Surf build, which is my favourite. I kind of hate the Rapid Spin build, to be honest, but we might give it a go as well. I'm going to try this with a Hydro Pump Surf, see how it feels compared to my normal build, because I've never played this before. And then from there, we will go back to a more traditional build, and we'll maybe try Rapid Spin at some point as well. Let's hope we can get 2 really clean wins here, guys, and it's not an issue. Hopefully we just progress straight up. The last thing I want to do is get my ass kicked continuously. So into the first game we go, and we actually have a really good start, and I'm thinking, well, this build is actually pretty awesome. I get a 3-piece really early on with Squirtle. I nearly mess up here by missing my water gun, but it all works out with a boosted auto and the help of Bulbasaur. But we get off to a good start, and then we get to the end game, and I get this brilliant Unite move off, just trying to get in there and get involved. But you can see here, guys, I just get blown up. I just don't have enough survivability with these items. So unfortunately we die. And then I look up at the top of my map, and this Venusaur is just sitting waiting. He waited the whole team fight in this bush, not helping the team at all. If he got involved in that team fight, I think there's a good chance we win it. And he waits for the snipe here, and you guys are going to love this. I've seen some really bad Venusaur attempted snipes, and this has to be one of them. So I come in here and I think, okay, I've got all these items, hopefully my Hydro Pump can KO it, but apparently not from that range. The Venusaur comes up, completely misses his Solar Beam, and they take it. And we actually had a pretty dominant game before that, because you'll see how close the scores are here. So into the next game, and I decided to go back to my more traditional build. And yeah, you can see here, I'm just farming away before Zapdos. This team was insane. Nobody wanted to take farm. I literally farmed the whole game, while them guys, just like you'll see there, Hoopa level 11. I think I'm the highest level on my team. There's a 13 Cinderace there. He should be 15 by now, and I should be nowhere near him. We tried to get to Zapdos. It's my bad. I should have been there sooner. It's pretty unfortunate. And I was quite annoyed at myself for not being there. But you'll see as well as that my whole team isn't there either, and we lose another game. Into the next game we go, and a game where it's Zapdos, and I surf them into the point. I then pop off with my Unite move, hoping to do something. And we get a nice Unite move from our Blissey there, which helps keep us alive. Sorry, our Wigglytuff. And then we end up getting the snipe, and the guys go up and score. And we end up just narrowly winning that one. We were actually struggling at the start, so it was great to get a win. So we're more or less back where we started. We've got a win and a loss. But yeah, we're more or less back where we started. So we go into the next game. You'll see there, guys, there was 3 viable junglers. We had Dragonite, we had Cinderace, and we had Decidueye, who's also a decent jungler. So I thought, now is the time to try Rapid Spin Blastoise. And yeah, guys, I just don't get this build. Like, I actually got a decent amount of kills with it, and done okay damage, but nowhere near the damage you should be doing as a carry, like a Cinderace or something like that, and it just gets so frustrated. So we end up coming down to Zapdos, but we're getting pushed by Rotom, and I'm here all alone. I'm trying to fight them off, trying to get my team to come. Cinderace is just dandering past me top, and I'm like, right, I need to escape here, so I eject, and I'm running away, and Greninja gets the kill on me here, and I'm just going to let you guys listen to the rest of the commentary, because it's actually quite funny. No! Okay, get that. Nice. Right, Decidueye, you have the ability to out-damage here. And they're all there. And Cinderace is up there. And nobody is in the middle. Please, for the love of fuck, someone on our team get there. Oh my god. Eldegoss, I want to have your babies. How amazing are you? I'm just going to stay here. And can Dragonite, can you please? Why? Why are you fighting people? So yeah, guys, the Dragonite decided to fight people rather than run to the point and score. He tried to take on a Charizard and a Venusaur, I believe it was, at the same time, instead of just going to the goal and scoring like the Eldegoss did, and he ended up dying and we lost. So we end up laning this time with a really bad Decidueye that we had in the last game, and he gets bullied so hard and cannot evolve from a Rowlet, and it's just so frustrating for him that he actually quits out still at just a level 4 really deep into the game. The game snowballs bad from here and my team ends up surrendering. We really had no hope and now we're going backwards. So into the next game we go, and I actually changed my items around for choice specs because no one selects the jungle, and I think, okay, I might have to jungle here, but we end up having a jungler and I end up going top and we have a really good game, so I'll let you listen to the extended highlights here. Feel like I timed it pretty well, but fortunately not well enough. Go on, Gibble, use your Gibbly stuff. Nice. Right, let's go get scores in. Good start from us. There's a really clutch water gun in to help Gibble like just destroy them all. Oh man, no. Just need to get that ahead of it. Eject button to steal the berry. So, I'd like to go down to Dreadnought, but I think our team is more or less secured it down there. And they've still got guys up top here, so it shouldn't be a problem. Yay, nice. Finally, a team that knows what they're doing. I feel like, you know, the Gibble knows playing well with me here, so hopefully we should be fine. Ah, just a little off. Oh, I'm gonna get a score in here. Nice Venusaur. Oh, nice. Absol messed up the movement a little bit there. So I'm going to get this bit of farm and then go bottom. What? Take their farm away from them. Guys, you don't want to get Dread? He's just going ham up here on the scores. Oh. Protect the Venusaur. You don't want him to die because he's pretty high leveled and it'll give everyone else an advantage. Hopefully Garchomp and Aegislash can hold them off up top. Like, it's my turn now to get the good team. Like, the team is actually doing class. Aegislash is playing well. Garchomp is played well in the lane with me, and this Venusaur is just destroying people. So, let's hope we can see it out. It looks like we should be able to so far. What? Last Unite move before Zap. Let's go around here and get all the farm. Get my Unite move back.
You're on fire.
Okay, got a Unite move back. Don't really need to farm a ton more, but I'll try and get this last one and then we'll go straight to Zap.
The final stretch. You're on fire.
Bye. Like, this is just destruction. The guys have done so well. Lol. Yeah, good game. Finally get really good teammates. I think they were pretty bad as well. So, you know, what goes around comes around, but I feel like it's been coming around a lot more often to me. It's, yeah, been a tough few games, but that one felt pretty good. Good damage as well. Yeah, only the Venusaur and Pikachu beat me out. So yeah, guys, yet another pretty good game. Like, that one was so dominant, and we're going to show a full game at the end that's also extremely dominant, and in the meantime, a few in between. So this was a really good game here. We end up getting a KO on the Hoopa. We try and make sure the Charmeleon goes nowhere by surfing it in behind enemy lines and getting the KO on it too. And then we head over to Dreadnought and start it. And the reason I want to show you this game, guys, is, I mean, this is a clip early on in this game, but towards the end of it, it is one of the most clutch end games you'll ever see. The counter scores, the final score, everything, it's just nuts. But yeah, at this point, we're actually playing pretty well. Top lane's losing a little bit, but I was down bottom doing pretty well. And we have a pretty strong game here. So we get the Dread, we run in, and I'm like, okay, I'm going to pop my Unite move off here, KO them, and just start to try and dominate them and try and snowball the game. So we get a KO, we'll try and get onto this point and get more KOs and get some good scores, but I just want to get some farm before the guys break it. But we end up just going and scoring here ourselves anyway. Nice 40. Just before the Charizard Unite moves. So we end up escaping here, so it was a nice sequence, good damage, get Dread, and we managed to get a decent score in. So then into the final of this game, and I'm waiting, I know that the Talon's about to jump over, so he jumps over, surf him into my team, but unfortunately he escapes with Fly. And then I'm kind of just around the point, but I see they're flipping it, so I'm like, okay, we need to do something here. So I pop my Unite move, but maybe a millisecond too late. We can't stop them counter scoring, so I try and go up here and score myself. Gardevoir gets a good score in. The Decidueye comes, and I'm just trying to push it off the point, get a KO on it, because the Decidueye is so squishy. And we just keep attacking it. I'm trying to push it out of its point so me and Pikachu can try and nuke it down. Unfortunately, miss a Hydro Pump, but it doesn't really matter because Aegislash comes in to help us. Hoopa's down now, and it's like, okay, well, can I push this thing off the point? Can we put enough pressure on it to try and score? I don't have Score Shield, unfortunately, so it's easily interrupting me. I was running Focus Band, Muscle Band, and Buddy Barrier in this game. So we end up going, okay, well, we'll go over to the other side, and we'll try and score here, and you'll see how close this is, guys. Look, our teammates are trying to surrender, but look here. Boom, in goes 100, and the Hoopa just too late. And then these guys end up getting the KO on me. I Tried to surf them there, but slightly missed, but doesn't matter anyway. I probably wasn't going to get away. And over here, so our Pikachu gets another 100 in, and then their Talonflame gets a 74 in. I distracted their whole team over the other side, and the guys were able to get in. And guys, this was nuts. Like, look at this. 1 point. 501 to 500. If that Talonflame collected one more point, they win. So yeah, guys, it was a beast game out of me, and a really good clutch up at the end from the guys that weren't trying to surrender. And into the next game we go, and again, it's just another mess right off the bat. We are bottom lane alone with Squirtle, and our Pikachu, Charmander, and Cramorant are all up top. And I think at this point Cramorant's going to come down and help me, but no, he's just stealing the jungle from the jungler. So after this start, I knew I was getting no help from this team at Zapdos. So we try and engage the best we can, and let's just surf in, try and Hydro Pump it to get a steal and win it somehow. But no one else is there, we die, they get zapped, we've still got a Charizard farming up top for fuck knows what reason, and I can't let you hear what I said at this point because I lost my shit. So into the next game we go, guys, and we use our Unite move at Zapdos to try and get a good engagement and save our Charizard. Unfortunately, the enemy team uses their Unite move, and our Zera Unite moves Zapdos and is just sitting in Zapdos this whole time, trying to get it down from full health, while his teammates are just getting butchered all around him. Oh, I was so frustrated at this point, guys. Like, it just really annoyed me. Just another loss. And at this point, guys, I'll not lie, I lost my shit. I wondered why I had made this series, and I considered fucking my Switch right out the window. So after much anger, I composed myself, and into another game we go, and our team's trying to surrender, and I'm like, no, this is Sparta, I'm going to lay the smackdown. So we get a nice KO in the Hoopa here, we evolve into Blastoise, and I'm like, right guys, Autobots roll out, we're going to take these guys down, cancel this surrender vote, let's go. And we surf onto the objective, pull off a cracking Unite move, and get a double KO in them, and score a nice 25 in this sequence. So even though I'm having a really good personal game, guys, our team is still trying to surrender, and we nearly surrender here with a 3-2 vote. It's just like, are you guys insane? We're about to do Zapdos, we're not that far behind, we've even just gotten Rotom. Why would anybody be trying to surrender at this point? So we make our way over towards Zapdos. I want to get level 13 before I go over, and we're just waiting here, being patient. And then we just start to flip it, and it's just like, okay, well, they've just engaged, so let's surf over there. I was going to use my Unite move, but this Hoopa is already nearly dead, and then I see the Zera coming in, I'm just like, this guy can't, like, just take down anyone here, we need to try and keep as many people alive. So I pop my Unite, we get the KO in the Zera, and we just start to flip the Zapdos, knowing that most of their team is down or coming back, and we're just like, okay, we'll take that gamble. I managed to get the snipe off with the Hydro Pump, just before their Decidueye snipes it himself. And yeah, we score, and we do really well here. I'm going up to help the Charizard, but he ends up not needing it. And then they're all attacking the point, guys, and look at this for some serious defending here. So we surf them all off the point. Next thing, we've got 4 of them on us, and it's like we're Hydro Pumping them, we're surfing them again. That Decidueye must have Score Shield, because I do not know how it didn't get affected by my surf. But it gets the score anyway, but it doesn't really matter because we do win it. And that's probably the best personal game I had. But I ended up wanting to show the full game where we just dominate as a team. And I prefer team domination games, guys, because they're always a little better, but I carried so hard in that game. So the next game we go into, and I'm like, right, I'm going to risk trying to steal this Dread here. I go in, I use my Unite move, knocks them all up, and then I get it with a Hydro Pump. And yeah, this maybe isn't the best move. Maybe I should have kept my Unite move for Zapdos, but I thought I'll risk this here, try and get our team a little bit ahead, distract them for a bit, and I end up going back to the point. And then we surf in, and Hoopa, oh, the teleports. So Hoopa teleports us back right before we Hydro Pump, so we'll waste a Hydro Pump there. It's so annoying when you're playing with Hyperspace Hoopa, and they just put their Hyperspace down everywhere. So we end up getting the KOs there, we win the team fight, and Absol stops playing, and I'm like, okay, me and Pikachu are definitely not going to be able to take this down. We're just 2 Pokemon that don't do enough damage to objectives. So I make the decision to go and try and score here sneakily. I wait long enough for them to use their jump pad, and then what I do is I run in and I try and get the score in. So I do have Score Shield, so the Absol isn't able to get me quick enough, and then I get away from the Absol and the Dragonite. And I wait for the Dragonite to come in here, and I just get a sneaky wee Hydro Pump to the face. I'm like, get away from me. And I surf in and get out of the way again. And we're just now all clumped together, so it's like, okay, now's a good time to use my Unite move. So I position myself well, Unite. Hoopa teleports us again. But luckily, I think my Unite move got off and probably done the damage in the CC. We come back, I'm like, I'm not getting teleported again. Step out of that. But you can see how Hoopa can really just screw your game up. Now, I don't know whether I should be watching better or not, but yeah, they surrender anyway, and we get a nice win. And yes, we're now only one win off Veteran Class 5. So guys, I'm going to let you guys watch this one, and look, we have a Jungle Pikachu. What? So I'm going to let you watch this game in full and listen to the live commentary, guys, because this one was awesome. Oh, I'm getting all the farm here. I have to give this guy at least something to score with if he's trying to stack an attack with it. I think he's trying to stack. Maybe he doesn't have the attack weight. Pikachu jungle, like what? Oh, it's insane. They probably seen our team lineup and like, who the fuck's the jungler? None of them are proper junglers. I engaged like an idiot. Let's try and get a farm down here. Be interesting to see how the wee Pikachu does. That went completely wrong. I'm gonna dive in behind them, push them both forward and Lucario, but then Lucario had already retreated, so it was a bit shit from me. So I'm gonna go bottom. I'll leave you to it up there, Lucario. Good work. Hopefully you can handle it all on your own, and we'll hopefully get Dreadnought. Well, how you doing, wee Pika? Cool if you were level 9. You could have had your Unite here. It would have been helpful, but at least they're dominating bottom, which is what I like to see. There we go. I'm trying to come up as quick as I can. Just stay alive. Oh man, you want to score here yet? Just before Rotom comes, because you want Rotom to go into the next one. That's my cue to leave. Oh, maybe not. Get a whole 3 in here, guys. Let's go. 3. So you know what? The Pikachu's miles away. Pikachu isn't really a proper jungler. So I'm going to get the jungle to get me a Blastoise because that is much more beneficial. Ah!
You're on fire!
Jeez, guys, calm down. Shit on. Thing is, what's good about Sylveon, you see, at like the earlier ranks, Mystical Fire is just so piss easy to play that all you need to do is press it and walk towards the enemy team. So you can easily play Sylveon quite well when you're a beginner. Not saying that these guys are beginners. Probably actually played like a few decent games, but obviously they probably don't have the experience of thousands of games. I'm just going to use this. Why not? Get off my point. Let's try and get them to surrender, guys. Make them have such a shit time. Like that they just are like, well, what else can we do? Let's try and get up here and try and win this objective too. Ah, the Unite move. He actually Unite moved an objective. Like, look at that. They've still got an Ivysaur this far into the game. It's just total domination. The thing is, like, if this Lucario or something dies here,
You're on fire!
last thing you want to do is get that Ivysaur all your level farm. Nobody had like insanely high there. Oh no. Oh, are you joking me? I wouldn't have used my Unite move there only for the fact that they were using theirs, so I'll take the trade. And I don't want to go down now and give them any sort of a chance to come back into this game. Yeah, fuck it, let's just go get Zapdos. I was just going to go score on their point. What a dominant game.
What a goal! You're on fire!
Give me my Unite move back. Are they even going to try? Here he comes. La 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 la. They surrender now.
4,
Oh,
3.
right. Surrender in the 2 count. Okay. What a way to end it. That was an insane game. We've actually had a lot of really good games, personally. We've had a lot of really tough games as well, but that one was just probably the most dominant. Like, my team just destroyed them. Let's see the damage. Pikachu jungle's meta, guys. I didn't even do any damage. I couldn't do any damage. Everyone else was just murdering them. I done well with my surfs and unite moves and the hydro pumps and just help the team out. You know what I mean? That's what tanks do. But yeah, the guy's done really well. Wee Pikachu jungle is the meta apparently. And it was Volt Tackle Thunder Pikachu. That's weird. I've never really tried that combination because I never thought it would be good. But he seems to have done pretty well with it. 24 assists for Hoopa and 20 for Sylveon. Like, them guys, them 3 there, were just running around together like crazy. And then me and Lucario were holding down the top lane. But yeah, really good game. Destroyed them. Awesome. So guys, do we finally make it to Veteran Class 5? Yes we do, after this complete mess. So let's go and check it out, guys. Okay, so we've got 3 victories on the bounce, which helped us cross the line. 3 really good games. Some games whenever I was teetering on the edge of just throwing my Nintendo Switch out the window. We had some very questionable teammates, but other games we had people quitting out, we had people not going to jungle, we had people just like going to jungle once and never returning to jungle again. We had a lot of weird stuff happening. The first 2 games were just frustrating, and I did try out that specs build in the first game, and even though I could see the extra damage, I just feel like Blastoise, to me, I like to surf in and just like cause havoc, push people about, stun people, be the center of attention so that my teammates can survive while I get pummeled upon, and just try and help my teammates out as much as I can by surfing people around. So even though it's a pretty fun build and I did enjoy playing it, it still just lacks a little for me. What I found is when I went to like these games here, like 27, not amazing, 44, decent, and 52, really good. So like these 3 games were done with Focus Band instead of Muscle Band. So I had Focus Band, Score Shield, and Body Barrier, and it's just all out tank, so you can still do good damage even when you're a tank. And I just feel like for the way I play anyway, it works better that way. And I do think Blastoise is definitely one of the best defenders in the game. It's really fun to play, and I think it just has so much utility, and it has an amazing Unite move. So yeah, let me know what builds you like to play, and make sure to comment down below what you want to see me play in the next video, guys. And if you enjoyed this one, guys, then please feel free to leave a like. It will help me out. And if you haven't subscribed, make sure to do so you can see the whole series in full and all the other Pokemon Unite content I post. And until the next time, Fergy out.